Hey, how's everybody doing out there? Vinny Cuz, if you didn't know. And you know what's happening lately? Like all the concerts are starting to fill back up. Like all of our arenas. From West Palm all the way down to the AAA or FTX now. And yeah, we had Rolling Loud last weekend. So I figured I'd tell you about it. So before I get into the video, just want to let you know that I haven't been on much and I haven't been driving much. A few dollars here and there, a couple hours here and there, just filling in time. I've been occupied with some other things, and about 3 weeks ago, I got a really nasty head cold, sinus cold. No, it wasn't that thing we're all afraid of, but it beat me up pretty good for about 4 days. So anyway, I'm out now. I've been out for about 30 minutes sitting in one of my spots. And so if you hear the app go off on the other phone, it's Uber. And so if that happens, I'll just stop the video and crank back up where we got to be. All right? Okay. So, Rolling Loud. We get these big events down here. We get Ultra, Rolling Loud. We get the Tortuga Music Fest in Lauderdale. And they're usually pretty good money makers. But the problem has always been traffic, right? And so the last time Ultra was here, Ultra went down to Virginia Key Beach. And if you don't know, I'll put a map here to try to show you somewhat how it works. But they weren't letting the drivers onto the island or onto Key Biscayne over the bridge in order to get there. So what Ultra did, which I thought was pretty smart, was they started a shuttle bus service. And you had little areas where those people would pay the shuttle bus to take them from the event to different locations. And then from there, they'd be on their own. And that's where we would come in, right? We'd finish off the drive back to their place, wherever they're staying. Well, Rolling Loud did that this year. Now, Rolling Loud is held at the Joe Robbie Stadium, known as Hard Rock Stadium now. It'll always be Joe Robbie to me. But it's held at the Hard Rock Stadium. And they've had different ways that they've set the venue up. This year, though, dude, they did a hell of a job. It was a really good thing. And so going into it, you had to consider, okay, which way did you want to make your money? Did you want to fight all the traffic with really no place to hang out at the venue? Or did you want to come and hit one of the shuttle spots and then just work from there? So, I've got one guy, and if I can get his earnings, I'll post it here because he did really well. He did some things that, most people don't want to do. Like he would drive through the traffic. He'd wait. He had to deal with people wanting to do cash rides and stuff like that. But that was mainly because internet service, when you get that many people around a venue, and it's happened at the BB&T before, AAA Arena, you get that many people and that much data being pulled, service goes down. And as a side note, that Saturday night, the concert was 3 nights, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Saturday night, I want to say about 11:30, Verizon's data went out statewide. And it's kind of tough to say, but Verizon's a sponsor of the Hard Rock Stadium. Yeah, I don't know how you let that happen. Anyway, so my buddy, his goal was going to be keep going to the stadium, and then running people down into Miami, and then coming back and grabbing another one and going back because, after a couple of hours, people start moving. They start leaving the concert also for whatever reason. My goal was to avoid the stadium, even though I had to take a couple people down there and drop them off. Like, man, I'm not stressing myself over that traffic. So, the one night I tried one shuttle bus location, which was okay, but extremely short rides. And the surge was hit or miss. Although I did get one ride out of there that went 2 miles and paid me like $45. Yeah, that surge wasn't even on my app, but whatever. And then Sunday night I went into a different location that another one of my guys did very well out of. And so I went over there with him, and we were like moving in opposite directions. When he'd get a ride, I'd be on my way back. And when I got a ride, he'd be on his way back. So, like, in essence, that worked out really well. So my guy down there who worked the stadium, he did really well. He did between 5 and 650 a night. Where I didn't do anywhere near that. My thing was, though, is my mileage was really, really low. So here is my earnings for that weekend. And you can see I did about 630 bucks. I don't remember off my head while I'm making the video. It's about 630 bucks, something like that. But my total mileage was only 86 miles, right? And so where I only did $630, I think I was out there for like 20 hours or something like that. You can do the math. That's pretty good hourly. He, was doing 1,500, but he was going into the traffic and was running them all the way down to Miami. So I guess my point is from a Rolling Loud or a big concert venue like that, you pick your poison. Do you want to go into the venue and have the stress of all of that? Or do you just want to kind of chill out, make your money, be happy, and, do it the way I did it? I'm not saying one way is right or one way is wrong. I'm just saying we both got where we were trying to go to. And so, yeah, Rolling Loud rode good. It worked out really well. The concert went well as far as transportation moving in and out. It's a hip-hop concert. If you didn't know, it's pretty urban. But a lot of people, man. Oh, my God. So many people there. And, no masks. Nobody had on masks. So I don't know how that's going to play out. Now, as far as our concerts down here, well, today's Saturday. And I'm probably going to wind up there tonight, even though it's a long way to go. It's about 40 miles north of here. But it's all highway. Dave Matthews Band. And if you know anything about DMB, he's got a hell of a following. And so their first concert was last night, and they're having another one tonight. Matter of fact, it's going to start in about an hour. I probably could have gone to an area where I would normally try to pick up folks that go to those country concerts or these like rock pop type concerts and set a destination filter to the stadium. It's always a trick you have in your bag. If you live outside of an area, football games, baseball games, hockey games, basketball games, you can always set a filter to that area if you're from way out, and then go to an area you think people will usually go to that event. But tonight, I'm probably going to wind up there, and I'm going to try to set a filter from that location all the way back down here. In the past, I've done that, but not as an XL. I didn't have Bumblebee then. It was strictly a Lux car at the time, the Kitty, the CTS. And it was hit or miss. Sometimes I get a ride from West Palm to Boca. Still a good ride, 26 miles, right? 70, 80 bucks. But I have at one time when I had the X car, I got a ride from there all the way down to South Beach. For an X ride, it was probably about 65, 70 miles. Ride paid like 130 bucks with the surge. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but X rates hurt. Boy, oof, they suck. Anyway, my point is that in your area, wherever you're at, start looking to see if your concerts are coming in, and then start developing a game plan to how you're going to go get the money. Like I said, with my earnings, I showed the amount of surge rides that I've had versus non-surge rides. I'm definitely getting surge. Sometimes it's, $4 or $5. Hell, last night I had one for $23. Took me all the way downtown Miami. Most of your rides are getting a little bit of surge on them. Not many of them are multiplying because you know how Uber is. They max out the surge, and if you catch it on the way down, it won't multiply. Which brings me up to another point that I've noticed with the app. The apps are delayed to certain carriers when the surge is going up. So it's getting more and more difficult to time that surge to catch it on the way before it starts coming down. So just something to think about. Sometimes you got to manually refresh your app. So if you don't know how to do that, it's pretty simple. I'll try to take a video and stick it in here, showing you how to do it. I've never done it before where I've had to take a video and put it in a video, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Premiere Pro is pretty good. Other than that, I mean, you know, hold on tight. We've got all these variants now coming around, and you got the CDC saying this, and the occupant in the White House saying that, and local governors are saying this. So listen, at the end of the day, man, just be smart, stay safe. I will say that I wear a mask. If I go into a crowded area, I'll say that I wear a mask when I have anybody in the car that's, you know, not close to me in my circle. And I do that, you know, obviously when we're driving, we do it out of respect for the passenger, even if they don't want to do it. And that's an interesting video I should make. We should explore that a little bit, because I passed by Dustin's channel for the first time in over a year. And even though I see he's still a drama queen, always posting up that bad shit, I told you misery loves company. And I try to stay positive. You know, there's, I guess, a lot of you drivers are having an issue with your riders not wanting to put on a mask, or instead of the 3-person in the X, they're trying to go 4, and all of that stuff. So I think I might do a video on that. But other than that, listen, you know, it's slow. It's the summer. So, but check your concert events. You should be making a list every month for the next month in your calendar, on your computer, on your phone. You should go through all your little areas and start putting those into your calendar so that you're not off guard. Maybe you don't need to come out and drive 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday, right? Maybe just come out and work the events when it's slow. Try to make a few extra bucks. Yeah, that's the way I do it. Anyway, Twitch, haven't been on. I'm going to be on Tuesday. And I'm thinking about a Discord channel, you know, for Uber drivers. Like, I've been exploring it and I ain't seen one yet. Something to think about. Anyway, hope you learned something. Hope I was able to help you. Just kind of catching you up on what I've been doing. All right? Peace out.